Okay, so the next step involves taking a look at any potential tracking that's running, if they're running Facebook ads, if they're running Google ads, if they're doing some form of marketing where they might have pages or tracking in place. We want to make sure that we don't disrupt that when we work through the restructuring process. Now, I do know for this particular site, they have run Google ads in the past. Okay, I'm not quite sure what information I have in terms of conversions and tracking, but I do know they've run Google ads in the past. Now, this is something that you've got to check, and if you're not sure, you should be having a conversation with the client. You should probably be doing this regardless. Okay, guys, are you running ads? Do you have landing pages in place? Like, do you have any tracking in place that we need to be aware of before we start pulling this thing apart? Okay, now for this particular site, thankfully they've got separate filters and views set up, which makes it nice and easy. If I go to the Alex Mandry site, I can see they've got another view here, Alex Mandry ads. Okay, this makes it much, much easier to check and see which pages are actually driving traffic or have had traffic pushed to them. So again, we're going to go, in fact, it's a little bit different here because the way in which this is set up. But if we go to traffic overview, if we go to pages and screens under traffic, and again, we'll go back here. In fact, I've already got it, the timeline set up. I've got January 1st through to September 29, and we can see the traffic that's been pushed to these pages. Okay, so you can see, not sure who's running this campaign, but they've had ads going to the home page. Probably the thank you page is a redirect that's being tracked as a conversion potentially. So that's definitely something we need to be mindful of. And we can see that they've also pushed traffic, although it's quite a small amount of traffic, and perhaps these ads are no longer running. But we can see they've had traffic pushed through to these other pages. Okay, now again, I don't know exactly what's taking place here or what's happened previously. I can see, however, there has been some activity here through ads, Google ads, and even if these ads are no longer running, or even if you log into Google Analytics and you're not sure, have the conversation with the client anyway. Okay, so just for the sake of precautions and being better safe than sorry, I'm going to perform the same action again. I'm going to save this down into a CSV file and save this information so that we have a point of reference. Okay, I'm going to save this as Alex Mandry Google Ads, and Alex Mandry Ads, and we'll have the conversation with the client so that we can just confirm, okay, is there still traffic going to these pages? If so, which pages is the traffic or the ads currently running to? Okay, you should always be thinking about this anyway, because if you're restructuring the site and your client's working with an ad agency and they're running YouTube ads or Facebook ads, Google ads, whatever the case, you'll need to provide them. You'll need to give them updates. Okay, guys, this is what we're doing. These are the changes that are coming. Maybe even if you give them access to the site restructure planner before the rollout, that way they can, you can coordinate your efforts and you're both on the same page. You don't want to start rolling out new site structure and have ads running for 2 weeks and blowing thousands of dollars of budget because you didn't communicate with the other marketing team. So this is definitely something to be mindful of. As you can see here, there's not a lot happening, so I'm pretty sure we should be good. But as I said, you're always best to be safe than sorry. So be sure to copy down data or information if you have access to it into a Google Sheet so that you've got a point of reference.